Hey there world, this is Brad Miller from Cartuzo, and today we're talking about SEO tactics for the future. Now this video follows our last two videos on the same topic, but before we jump in, I want to remind you that you can check us out at cartuzo.com for more information about internet marketing online. Okay, so back to our topic at hand, thinking ahead to 2014 and preparing your SEO tactics for the coming year. This will be our third and final video in this series of videos that is meant to help you prepare your SEO strategy for the coming months. Today, we look at social media's continuing influence on how we promote ourselves, and we consider how best to market on the mobile internet. First, let's look at social media. Now, you all know how much can be achieved using social media as a marketing tool for your business. The question is whether this will remain true over the coming year, or whether things are changing on social media platforms too. In our opinion, the answer is probably yes, and definitely yes. Social media as a form of internet communication and as a location where people gather in vast numbers is not going away. Facebook and Twitter, Pinterest and Tumblr and their ilk are not budging, simply because people still like them and use them. There will no doubt be some naysayers who say that the social media boom is over, and they may have a point. However, these platforms still represent a massive percentage of internet users, and these platforms still provide businesses with a huge opportunity to connect with potential leads for their business. For any SEO strategy, it would be folly to omit optimization tactics on social media platforms. We think social media is still growing. Consider the most recent updates to Google Penguin. The majority of them pay attention to real human activity, with the search engines now actively looking for exactly the type of online activity that social media generates. Penguin has increased the influence of social media upon rankings. In other words, they're making the voice of the people decide who gets ranked the highest. That's just as it should be, in our opinion, even though it means that some of the old SEO tactics don't work anymore. What we can achieve now will be much more effective, especially with regard to return on investment. More real people means more solid leads, and leads turn into sales. It's a simple equation, but it's one that works, and promoting your business properly on social media will help you achieve it. Make sure that your social media accounts are all branded to match your business, and that they're all linked to each other and to your website. This may sound obvious, but you would be surprised how many businesses don't do this simple thing. It's like building the foundation of your internet presence. So make sure that all the links work so that a user can access and connect to every other part of your network from any other part of your network. Plan specific campaigns which will build your audience and increase your influence on social media. This can be done with various content marketing tactics like competitions, offers, and even invites. The key is to keep engaging and creating content which you can share across all platforms. And to do that, you need to be innovative. Create campaigns that encourage people from one site to visit another. Secondly, you need to be creative. Don't post boring sales talk. Speak to your audience and engage them in conversation. Thirdly, be consistent. Post high-quality content regularly, but in a balanced and a natural way. Okay, mobile internet. Do you need it? Oh yes, you certainly do. Now is the time to look at how mobile-friendly your business is. Don't miss out on the largest generation of constant internet traffic simply because your site won't load on the latest mobile Android. Investing in optimizing your site for mobile devices will provide a return very quickly if it's done correctly. We can't stress enough how much a simple, branded, quick-loading mobile website will help your business. The latest statistics suggest more than 50% of all people in the U.S. are using a mobile device on a daily basis. That's a lot of people that you're shutting out if they can't find you. Accessing the internet from a mobile device is becoming the daily norm for everyone. In fact, we think it will very soon become the way most people access the internet. It seems that more and more people only use their PCs and laptops for work. Having a site which is compatible with mobile devices really is the minimum requirement these days. So, it's best to budget and plan to ensure that you have full mobile capability well before the end of this year. There are a number of areas important to mobile internet use that you will definitely need to be aware of. You'll need to consider cross-device compatibility. This is especially important with the design of your site so that it converts to mobile well and you don't lose the look and feel of your brand. We all use mobile internet differently too. It's used to locate products and services, find quick answers, get directions, and make bookings. Think about why your business would be needed from mobile users' perspectives. Then, build your mobile site and promote it accordingly. Mobile websites also need to be quick loading. 4G is still limited to certain areas, so you need to know your mobile site will load quickly onto a device with 3G or regular roaming broadband. Plus, Google's new algorithms penalize sites that are slow to load, so you definitely want to be careful. This is not something you can necessarily address on your own. Not everyone is a technical whiz kid. Our advice is to speak to the real professionals who have experience developing sites and apps for the mobile devices. They'll help you to create the mobile optimized website that you require. The golden rule is to build a solid SEO strategy which encompasses all the different ways to reach your audience. Old SEO was about technical tactics. Now it's all about the tactics of planning and strategizing and creating a coherent set of online marketing communications which build your following and create interest in what you do. And what do you need to create a strategy for? Content, links, authorship, social media, and multimedia. The whole package. Creating a cohesive strategy will help you get your online business ready for the coming year. A detailed strategy may seem like a lot of work, but when you implement it and your rankings start climbing up, you'll be glad that you spent the time developing it. I hope that you all enjoyed the final video in this series. And remember that you can check us out anytime online at cartuzo.com. Until next time, I'm Brad Miller.